Greetings, Glitter Gang, and welcome back to Kathryn Scraps Live. My name is Kathryn, and this is another live entry in our December Daily Wallet Album Christmas in July 2023 project. And what we have just completed is for wallet number 2, we've just assembled all of the inserts. So now we're at the stage where we're going to mat everything, and then at the very end we're going to attach the strap. So basically what we're looking at now is we need a pattern paper for here, for here, for here, for here, for here, for here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patterns on the inside, and then back here we just need one to go back here. So we're going to start back here so we can just finish the back. So we're just looking for a pattern that's going to look good with everything we already have going on. And I want to use, I think, the Christmas canes. Just a delicate pink to break up some. We've had so much blue, so I want to just use these Christmas canes. So I'm just going to cut a piece from them. And we'll go ahead and use that. All right, so we got a piece that's 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 is what we need. And that's going to go right in there. So let me just start there. All right, so the back is done. Now, let's take a look at the inside. So we've got our mixer. That's ultimately what we're going with. We've got our cute little house. And I'm just going to keep this little stack here because this is really all you can see is just this. So first, let's do this with this. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put those two together. And then over here we'll do this. And let's see. Let's do this. This one we can do more red. In fact, let me do this down here on the front. Then that one. then we'll do this red. And then we can use like that. All right, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get this all worked out. So for these, I need a piece of this that's 3 3/4 by 6 3/4, and this one 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. All right. Okay, so this one needs to be 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. So just all right. There we go. So 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. Four and 3/4 by 2 1/2 for this one as well. All right. And 4 3/4 by 2. And it's 2 1/2 already, which is longer than I need, but I'm not going to really do anything with a 1/2 inch scrap, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it as is. All right, so that's going to get tucked back there. So that's how that's going to look. All right, so we also need on this one, so this is going to go here. So we need something to contrast with that red. And I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to cut 2 7/8 inch strips of this. And I'm just going to use a ruler for that. How wide is this? Oh, too bad. Not wide enough. Okay. All right, so these will be 7/8 inch by 4 1/4 as well. So, ta-da! All right, so those two need to get cut down to 4 1/4 to go on the tags. So let me just do that really quickly. And all right. So let's finish off the tag first. So I've got my 2 tag reinforcers. And we are good to go. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is chomp, and I've been using the large angle punch by We Are Memory Keepers. All right. I'm gonna just ink and stick it down. All right, so now I'm going to glue this down and then punch the hole. All right, gonna give it a little burnish and then punch the hole again. And then I can do the other side and add my hole reinforcers. And then my inserts will be well and truly finished, and we can mat the rest of what we've got going on and add our strap. And then we'll have gotten 2 of these done today. So and last week at the end of the show, when I was kind of tired and whatever, I did glue something too small down. I did pull that up and replace it because it was bothering me. So I did it before I even went to bed while I was waiting for the videos to upload. All right, now we are ready to start matting other stuff. Okay, so all the inserts are done. Okay, so let's start here. And let's start. Oh, wait, we don't want to do tape bracelet because we don't need tape all the way on this. So, all the way around. Because it's easier to slide things in and out of the pockets if they aren't taped all the way around. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so that's going to go here. And then this is right side up. It does have a right side up. All right, so I'm only taping the edge that sticks out because the pocket itself will hold the rest of it down. Okay. This one gets taped all the way around as well because it's on the outside of the pocket as well. Yes, I am feeling a lot better. I had a very restful week, aside from like all the baking and such, because I did something to my lower back, and it I would say I made it medium mad at me, so I wasn't incapacitated, but I was on the edge of it having like a real problem. And so like sometimes what can happen is, and it has something to do with the neuropathy that I have, or the radiculopathy, one or the other of them, where something that's going on with the way my back vertebrae grind on the nerves, or something, I don't know, whatever, is bad in my lower back or whatever. And like sometimes what happens is it's like my leg muscles in my right leg, like they make a fist and they won't unclench. It's the only way to describe it. They just go into this like rock hard spasm, and it's very tiring and very painful. And so sometimes my lower back will like cause that reaction, and then that's really bad. But sometimes I can feel like it's thinking about doing it, but I can like take care of it and do stretches and do exercises and things that can keep it from doing that. And I was successful. So I was very proud of that, that I did not have an incident this whole week. Now I was resting and doing stretches and doing ice and doing all that, but like it was nice to not have it go all the way out, you know? And I think the plan for this weekend is we have finally figured out what we're doing with the sheds. And exactly what's going in what shed. So I think this weekend the project is to like action that, you know, so to go through and actually get it all just moved into its final shed that it's going to be in forever, and do all that. So that'll be nice because that's going to create a lot of room in the pantry room, and it's also going to create some room in the office as well. So that'll be nice to do. I mean, it will be horrible and awful to do, but it will be nice to have done, I guess. So that's the project for this weekend. All right, last little bit of paper here, and then we'll do the other side, and then it will be strap, and then we'll have have just the little front to finish off after the strap, and we'll be in really good shape going into next week. All right, so we're just gonna and this is the Mix and the Mingle collection from Simple Stories. And if you do a lot of holiday baking and giving of holiday baked goods, or throw a lot of parties or whatever, there's a lot of stuff in this collection around entertaining, cookie swaps, things like that, making a gingerbread house, all that kind of stuff. So there's quite a few activities kind of built into the tags and cards and things. So this is a good collection if you anticipate having an active holiday season where you're going to do a lot of stuff that you're going to want to record along those lines. All right. So now we're just going to populate our pockets. Very cute. And, you know, in the matting phase of the project, we can definitely go through, or not the matting phase, but decorating phase, and adorn the fronts of these pockets and things like that a little bit nicer. All right. Okay, so that is, everything is done except for the loop. So I'm actually going to take everything out of the pocket. So that it'll be easier to put the loop on. All right, so we've got the loop. So here's the loop, or here's the strap rather, that goes through the loop. All right, so just gonna trim the pattern paper. And if you're wondering how to make this strap, that's part of the construction, and it's one of the earlier videos in this project. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can look in the playlist and it'll be in the playlist. And if you're watching this in the archives, it'll be in the archives. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and I now just need to remind myself how much strap sticks out. So about 4.5 inches of strap stick out. Okay, so I'm gonna line that up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.5 is where we'll make our mark. Okay. Now, if you have, if you use ice packs a lot, check out the company Relief, R-E-L-E-A-F, like another leaf or leaf again. I got these great ice packs from them that are, you don't have to wrap them in anything. They're designed, they have, you know, the fabric they're made with keeps them from hurting you, basically. So they're designed to be used without it. And what they are is they're ceramic beads in a bag. And then this, you freeze the ceramic, and then they're good for 2 hours. They say after the first hour, you can shake them because the beads that were in the middle are still cold because they weren't touching you. And so you shake it up and you mix up the beads and you get another hour out of it. And mine arrived this week and I was able to test them on a headache I felt coming. I started using it the second I thought that my head was thinking about doing something, and it was nice to just be able to grab it and just use it. And they also recommended it for hot flashes, which the next time I have one of those, I'll definitely be grabbing it. But it's RELEAF, Relief. Okay, so I'm going to peel the tape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick this through the loops. Just enough so that I know it's at the right like height or whatever. And then I'm going to open this up so that I can slide it in. So I'm opening this front window so I can slide it in. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just looking to find the line that I drew and then pressing it into place. And then once it's in place, I can really kind of get in there with a bone folder and burnish. All right. And then once that's in place, then we can put this one into place. All right. And this is already taped, so we can go ahead and slide this right in. What are you caught on? Oh, you're caught up here in this corner. Oh, great. Okay, maybe we can mush you into place. This is going very badly. I'm gonna have to rip it out of this corner, I think. Okay. All right, that was rough. So I think what is the issue is that when the glue goes all the way down, see, I put the glue all the way to the end. That was kind of my mistake. So let's see if I can try this again. I do have to re-glue this corner. All right. Another part of the problem is this paper is very thin. And when the paper is very thin, it can make it harder to stick things in, because it just doesn't hold itself up and away the way we might want it to. And so what I kind of do is I kind of line it up with this outside edge and then press it down, and then I can burnish down / in. So I can kind of burnish like so. All right, we did it. We got another one done. All right, progress. Progress is being made. Making progress on the wallets. Okay, so let me do a little walkthrough of what we just did. But yes, we got a whole wallet done. Woo, woo. Excitement. All right, so here we go. All right. So here's our first wallet. Okay. And here's our new wallet. So I'm going to talk about all the inserts. Where did I put them even? Oh, they're all over here. Okay. Let me just show them as they go in. So first off, we've got our strap. Our strap has not been inked on the back. Okay. Now the strap has been inked. Let's try it again. Okay. So we've got our M is for mixer piece here that we made, and we did make this because the only thing on it originally was the mixer. So we did add this cinnamon bun and this poinsettia flourish to give it more of a Christmas look. So that was like a customization that we were able to do because of the digital collection. All right, then we have our first layout in here, and of course we have our expansion because these do get very chunky. And we've got our stamps here. And of course, stamps are an excellent embellishment to use around Christmas because of the letter writing that happens around that time of year. But also, when I cut this, and I was trying to decide which corner to cut from, I chose this one because it had the mixture and it had several baked goods. So I wanted to keep that kind of baking theme going. And you can kind of think about that, like if you think about your holiday activities, if you're gonna have a baking day or like a cookie party or something like that, like put all of the baked good ones all together in one, and then you can use that wallet, use one wallet for all your baking themed things, and then you have that wallet ready to go if you do a baking day. And again, here we have more of these baking elements where we added this to this house. We added these little gingerbread cookies and things to give it more of a like a gingerbread house or Christmas village vibe. And then of course it also holds 2 4x6 photos. You can put a third on the back if you want to, and then that slides right in there. We are using a little bit more red in this wallet than we had previously used because we use so much blue in the pattern paper. We want more blue and yellow. So that just ties it in. So speaking of blue, we have a very Merry Christmas. Of course, photo mat here, 2 photos inside, of course, another photo on the back if you want. And that goes in this tallest pocket here. So there we go. And then the next pocket size holds our tags. So we have 2 tags in each of our wallets. So this one is going to hold another photo, and then this one is for journaling. So we can go ahead and stick these down inside. And of course, you know, you don't have to do your inserts like this. Make the inserts that you anticipate needing, that sort of thing. And then here we have our little wallet thing. So this is one of the 4x4 cards from the collection. We just have placed it and used it here almost as pattern paper. It looks beautiful. It looks great. Then we have our little joy, 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 joy thing that we made. And no, you don't see a full joy anywhere, but it is, you can tell it says joy. And then another photo can go there. And of course you can put another photo on the back as well if you want to. And then that's it for the inside for now. Flipping to the back, we have our window for our strap loops. We have this piece that we made where we manipulated it so the rocking around the Christmas tree is where we need it. And then here on the back, again, we made this whole thing from embellishment. So this chair was a single embellishment. This table was a single embellishment. This Christmas tree was a single embellishment. And this Christmas was also a single embellishment. These were all like cardstock stickers originally in the collection, I believe. And we have layered them all together to make a little bit of a Christmas scene that looks like a buffet at a holiday party, which is really fun. And then we've paired that with another photo wallet. More room for photos inside, of course, room for photos on the back if you want. May your days be merry and bright. Wanted the yellow more than anything else. And then those Christmas lights, of course, with the Christmas tree. So go ahead and put that down there. Here we have the ornaments and the candy canes. And then we're going to go ahead and close this. And then once this is closed, we're going to go in here and pop this in. Now this is just ever so slightly still wet, but I'm going to, that's why it's giving me a little bit of struggle. But there it is, all wrapped up. Wallet number 2 done and ready to go in the book. So there we go. Wonderful. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you decide that tomorrow is the first day of fall as for your household as well, happy fall to you, or spring, I guess, if you're in the southern hemisphere. Happy spring to you if you decide, hey, you've had enough of winter. It's time for spring. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Calendars aren't real, and neither is time. So I am live on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time. We will continue with this project until it is done. After we finished all our wallets, we're going to make a nice custom box to hold them all. It'll be fun to do that as well. So stay tuned for that. Check the playlist if you're watching this on YouTube to see the other videos from this and make your own wallet album box for your holiday photos, or check the rest of the videos in the archive. If you're watching this in the archives, there are other Christmas in July projects you can check out, as well as other holiday projects like Halloween and all that other stuff if you want to get a jump start on all the other holidays coming up. Oh, wait. Canadians, this year, so it's September. We're going to do that. Let's try and do that thank you thing. We haven't done a thank you place card in a minute. Let's try and do it in time for Canadian Thanksgiving. Someone remind me at the end of September to do it, so we have it in time for Canadian Thanksgiving, and then it'll be early for Americans. You'll be able to do it early. But we have a project we've done several years. We don't do it every year. I don't always remember, but we have done it a number of years where you make place cards for your Thanksgiving table, and then there's a way to turn those into a book. And so let's do that again this year. I do want to do one this year, and I want to do it 1 year in time for Canadian Thanksgiving, which is at the beginning of October. So if someone remembers to remind me, if I forget, which I will, because I do I have consistently forgotten that always. So if someone reminds me at the end of September, if it's the last Thursday in September and I haven't brought it up, remind me and we'll drop what we're doing and we'll make it. So yeah, I always remember Canadian Thanksgiving is the same day as Columbus Day here. So I do always remember I do know when it is. I just don't remember to do the project that early, because normally I'm scrambling like the night the week before Thanksgiving to do it myself because I forgot American Thanksgiving was coming. So anyway, that's just something to remember. Let's try and do that this year. Hopefully this will be done and we can do that, and then we can jump into our next project. But if this isn't done, we can pause and get that out. Okay, so I'll see you all next week. Everyone have a wonderful weekend and a great week. I hope you craft something beautiful that you're proud of, and I will see you next time. Bye now.